Well, it's 27 degrees. We are enjoying partly cloudy skies and those winds coming out of the south at 12 miles per hour. So temperatures today, relatively comfortable throughout the UP. Temperatures in those upper 20s to around 30 degrees. And the warm spot right now is Ironwood at 30 degrees, 26 in Menominee, 25 in Ontonagon. Over towards the east, about the same, 26 in Iron Mountain, 27 in Ishpeming, 29 at the Sioux, and those winds coming out of the south and out of the southeast is what's keeping it relatively nice on this Tuesday. 9 miles per hour in Houghton, 6 in Escanaba, 9 in Munising. Now changes will be coming as we go over the next 24 to 48 hours, and there will be a cold front that will slide through, and that will be the final piece to the puzzle. Now before we get to that last piece, we got to deal with a couple of other components. We got to first deal with the isolated chance of some freezing rain for tomorrow. That's going to create some slick roads. Then by the time we get towards tomorrow night, temperatures are going to maintain themselves above freezing, so we'll deal with pure liquid rain. Then the cold front comes through on Thursday. That rain begins to change over into snow, and then by the time we get towards Friday and beyond, it's just going to be relatively cold to the point that any snow that we do receive by then, it's just going to be your standard run-of-the-mill lake effect snow showers. So that's pretty much the breakdown over the next couple of days. Now, here when it comes to what type of precipitation type, it really depends on the amount of mild, warmer air above freezing and then the amount of cold air that's below freezing. So when it comes to snow, if the entire column from top to bottom is below freezing, we're going to keep it completely in snow. Now, in order to get sleet, there will be a little bit of a warm layer, and that's going to cause it to become slightly liquid, but then right after that, there's going to be another layer of cold air, and that's going to keep it sleet. So it's going to be more of those ice pellets where you hear a ping as it hits against your car or a surface. Now, freezing rain, that's usually the most dangerous out of all these precipitation types because there will be that little bit of that mild air after it falls from the cloud, that ice crystal, that snow, then it becomes a liquid, becomes in the form of rain, but then there will be a very thin layer of that freezing air, and that rain, once it hits the surface, it will become just freezing rain, and it will pretty much create a layer of ice on the ground. And then when it's warm in the entire column, it's just your normal form of liquid rain. So that's pretty much just a breakdown of what the precipitation types are from snow all the way up to rain. And we're going to be dealing with somewhat all of these over the next 48 hours. So really make sure to exercise caution, especially when those temperatures go between above freezing and below freezing. So for today, though, we've seen a bit of that sunshine here. When it comes to precip, none whatsoever. This is kind of like the calm before the storm here as we go throughout the day today, and even tomorrow we'll start seeing a bit of those conditions beginning to go downhill. So for today, though, not as cold, milder air towards the west. That will eventually spill in towards tomorrow. Spotty mix over into parts of the UP and northern lower Michigan. Mostly just rain or even a drizzle as you make your way down to parts of the Ohio Valley. And then here comes that cold front, already bringing that snow into parts of North and South Dakota into Wyoming. And that will eventually slide its way towards us by Thursday. So here's a little bit of that future cast. You can see that pink, that's indicating that freezing rain or that sleet. A little bit of that rain as well by the time we get towards tomorrow night. Then the snow begins to ramp up going into Thursday, and then lake effect snow really begins to take over by Friday. So really quite a mess by the time we get towards the end of the work week. For tonight, though, 28 degrees and temperatures beginning to climb a little bit more so by the time we get towards the sunrise period. Winds out of the south at 10 to 20 miles per hour throughout the day tomorrow. That southerly flow is going to give us that slight chance of a freezing rain or even just regular rain. Better chance for regular rain by the afternoon. Temperatures warming up close to 40 degrees in some areas. 40 in Ontonagon, 38 in Iron Mountain, 37 in Houghton, 37 in Manistee. And then here's the extended outlook. Rain snow mix on Thursday, and then lake effect snow showers all the way through Monday with temperatures topping out only in those lower teens.